So chest day. I will say probably if people think about lifting weights, the two favorite body parts in general, I think chest and biceps. Everybody thinks of big guns, big chest,
Yeah.
but for a lot of people, I think come a little short. So you gotta hit every muscle portion within the chest, upper, mid, and lower. And most people don't get that top shelf. I mean, you want that nice side chest. You want that Arnold
hang
pop out
up there. Yeah.
You want to be able to put a cup on top. Just sit
You want to be able
there.
to drink from it. You want to be able to like do a side chest and drink
put
from
a little
the cup.
straw in there and drink out of it. So I like dumbbell. Not saying there's anything wrong with bench. The dumbbell's a little bit better. You can control the angle. A little stressful on my shoulder. My shoulder's shot, so
yeah.
You can also get a nice deeper stretch. The bar can only come down so far versus a dumbbell where you can really try to get those scapulas together, bring those elbows back. And so on flat, it's a little high. I usually like it around 10% if I'm going to do this. You're still going to hit chest in general. You'll start recruiting the upper chest a little bit. It's also a little easier on my shoulders too. So you start getting to 30 degrees, you're getting more upper chest. 45 and above, you're starting to just get your shoulders involved. 60%, you're basically just doing a shoulder workout. So.
You're about to see the most optimal form chest there is. Man, look at that. The calves too. Oh my gosh, I wish I had calves like that. So almost like he's almost doing not exactly 45, but pretty close to 45 degrees. Pretty close to 45 degrees, but it's not, exactly right there. Oh, now I'm passing the phone too. Okay. You wanna do the honors? So that was what, the first working set?
Mid, yeah.
So we didn't record the very
warm-ups.
beginning, but we did 2 warm-up sets. Yeah. So
now we do a transition set, kind of not full working, but pushing it a little bit.
So like 1 transition, then 2 working.
2 fulls. And then we'll start hitting other.
The issue is I gotta.
Yeah, by the way, I'm terrible at this shit. Nice and deep. Nice. Squeeze the top. Nice. Okay. Breathe through it.
Man, that's brutal. I do like dumbbells more. I think the last time I've done a flat barbell bench was probably 3 years ago. So
there's nothing wrong with bench.
Because I feel
like
like
go-to staple. I mean, it's a benchmark, right?
Yeah, I know. Like that's such a stretch. Plus those machines too. Are we gonna do the machines after this?
Yes.
We have some Master Roshi advice.
Remember, it's not about the weight. It's progressive overload, and progressive overload doesn't just have to be every time you come in the gym you're doing heavier weight. You're not going 60, then you're doing 70, then you're doing 80. So you mean in a week you're going to be doing 120-pound dumbbells? I mean, it's bullshit. I mean, progressive overload can be increasing weight incrementally. It can also be increasing a rep, just doing 1 extra rep. Okay, doing more time under tension. Okay, which is that whole time coming down. It could be another set, another set. I mean, it doesn't just have to be the weight. So don't worry about what other people are lifting. I never focused on everybody else going, oh man, look what they're lifting. Focus on yourself. Okay.
Yep.
You'll get the gains, and at some point, it always happens, you'll surpass them. Keep to the fundamentals, and you will get there.
once you're going slow, like you can make the weight heavy. You know,
It's
the weight.
all progressive overload. You're right.
Yeah.
So, and I never cared. And as I'm getting older, I'm not lifting heavy anymore. I'm not doing that. It's just, I got hurt about a month and a half ago. I was doing everything I thought right. I mean, I was on plate loaded machine, did my warm-ups, did my transition set, did my heavier sets. The set felt fine. I got done with it.
Yeah.
Everything was great. And then about 30 seconds later, I was like, uh-oh, so I mean, even now, I got to take it easy. You don't heal as fast as we get older, so don't worry about the weight. You'll get there.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's wise words.
It's a your weights are low as you're training and your experience goes up, your weights go up, and then you get old, and then injury, and then your weights start coming back down again. It's a full circle.
And then you're 80 years old doing 20 pounds again.
You start life in diapers, you end life in diapers. It's a big circle, man. Enjoy the ride.
I really cared about the weight either. I've always been focused mainly on, making the weight heavy. I'm pretty sure I heard Sam Sulik say that, like really focus on making the weight heavy, not so much the weight being heavy, right? Like we're mainly focused on what my dad was saying with the, with the form, right? The flow, failure, force, full range of motion, like make the weight heavy. Because obviously with more weight comes more chance of injury. So, oh, sorry. That's a good rep right there. That's a good rep. Everyone's rep should look like that. That's like perfect form. Oh. Next set. Here we go. He's locked in. He's dialed. 80 pounds. So I guess I don't know what people, really prefer. I haven't done dumbbells in a long time. I'm just doing it because he recommends it, but I do see the value. I do like dumbbells more than barbell bench. I don't know. I just feel like it's good. Obviously, it's what my dad said. Like it's an absolute staple. But I feel like with dumbbells, you can get way deeper. Like, look at that. You can get way deeper, almost below your chest line. I'm gonna do the 60s again. I know it's nothing too impressive here. And then is there a certain arm angle that you like?
I like to tuck them. I won't say, if you're doing
so like
about
not
20
like
degrees.
It's not like 45, like a little bit
I don't.
up.
Yeah, a little bit up. Yeah, and don't bring your elbows in. Keep your elbows out.
Yeah, because I know David Lay would do I remember I saw a video of David Lay and Chris Bumstead, and David Lay was going like way out.
Yeah.
And Chris was like, no.
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 Take time. Yeah, let's reevaluate this.
Yeah.
But I mean, then you're just doing basically a bench press, a barbell press. Shit, I'm not even paying attention to the screen. I suck at this, so it's going to be a lot of editing.
We'll cut it all out.
We'll be like, yeah, just blame it. He's old.
We'll cut everything out.
He's old. I was shit trying to videotape your hockey games.
I remember that.
Half the time you weren't even in the picture.
No,
I'd
you're just like recording
watching the game.
Yeah, you're just recording some random player. Ooh,
nice and deep. Come on.
Whew.
You gotta control it down. All the F's. Nice full range of motion. Nice form. Nice fluidity. Go into failure. Nice. Good force on the way up. Very nice. I'm telling you, every machine, you don't have to follow the picture. The picture is a good starting point, but every machine can be modified a little bit. Like what we did on shoulders.
Yeah, like when you put your when you like lean forward on it, it makes such a difference.
You can also flip backwards. Do it facing the machine. We flip backwards facing the machine on the shoulder press. Get a little bit more of a rear press. So same thing with this. You can change the angle of attack. So instead of just coming straight, I want to hit a little more decline. I'm gonna stretch out.
Oof. I know people out there really skip decline.
You want to hit incline, sit forward, you can hit more upper chest.
People skip decline chest a lot. You know? I mean, I guess it's not that big of a portion of your chest, but it's still a part of your chest.
It's bigger than we give it credit for. And I'll be honest, genetically, for me especially, it's one of the hardest parts of my physique to build. I remember I was in a competition, in a show, and I was standing there at weigh-in. We all had our coveralls on, just standing there watching each one of them, and each one would come up, take their coveralls off for weigh-in. It's like, I got him. Next guy came up, I got him.
Yep.
Kept going through the line, all the way down. I got him. I was purposely waiting till last to weigh in. And I got to the second to last guy, the last guy before me. He took his coveralls off. God damn it. He had this amazing teardrop chest. Amazing teardrop chest. And we were the same in conditioning. I mean, maybe I had a little bit on him in shoulders, but he just had that beautiful, perfect chest.
Just something like Arnold chest where it just...
He had the upper, he had the shelf built up, and then he just had this nice lower teardrop hanging down. I mean, the fucker's nipples pointed down towards the ground.
That's how you know.
I mean, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, man. And yeah, he took first, I took second. So
yeah.
Flies or any type of decline dumbbell work, it's a little dangerous. I mean, you got to set up on the decline breast, brace yourself in, holding the dumbbells up, and then you got to let yourself down to a decline position, controlling the dumbbells. If you want to go heavy, it could be a little dangerous. Nice thing about this, it's still a machine, you know, and you still get the benefit of the movement.
Yeah. This. There we go. You even see the decline chest coming through his shirt.
I don't know about that. And when I do bar, I'll do the Smith a lot of times, most of the time. It's a little safer. But do incline. And a lot of people don't, like I was talking about that top shelf, there's a little muscle, little section of upper pec that's just below the collarbone here, the clavicle. And it gets ignored a lot. So I found there's a few things that work on it. We'll do the next exercise, helps. And then this, and I'll do incline bench, but I'll do a guillotine press. You know, you bring it right down below your chin, right to your clavicular notch right there, your sternal notch, and it hits.
Again, lightweight. Granted, it's just the first set, so we're warming up. But like I said before, weight doesn't matter, especially for something like this. It's a lot harder than it looks. So really going right by that chin. There you go. All the pump covers coming off. Master Roshi. Max power. Oh.
Now we just got to get better cameraman.
Yeah. I feel
I
like
guess it helps if you actually look at the screen while you're
yeah.
videoing instead of looking at the person.
Just like looking around and there's the camera's pointing somewhere completely
oh,
wrong.
look, yeah, I'm looking.
Narrower grip or a wider grip?
These guys, I go a little bit wider. Yeah. There you go.
Oh.
Nice. Let's get a side. Come on.
Whew. Oh. And the, like right up in here,
Yep.
you feel in the very upper chest.
Yep,
And like everyone
again.
neglects that. That's how you get that Arnold shelf.
Yep. Ah. Incline guillotine press.
Last set. Here we go.
Above that sternal notch. Nice. Back flat. Very nice. Got it?
Yeah, definitely make sure your hands are either rolled over the bar or something. Because if you hold it like this and that slips, that's just gonna.
And that's how I've always done it. And it has
Yeah.
slipped on me before. I
Yeah.
don't know. I remember when I was probably your age in college, and Mom and I were working out. We were at the gym, and I think I had 225 on. Mom was spotting me. She gave me a break. I was doing a half grip, rolled right out, bounced off my chest. Luckily, I was able to get my fingers under it before it came down on my neck.
Oh, it almost bounced.
And Mom couldn't lift the weight up, and luckily there was a guy next to us who just came over and flipped the bar off for me. And a few inches higher, and it would have been lights out. You wouldn't be here. So
Just
it
for
is
that,
dangerous.
that's 3 sets of guillotine press.
We'll do some dumbbell crossovers on the Bozu.
Yeah.
What did one other guy say? Holy trap man one.
Yeah.
Okay. So another good exercise for that infraclavicular portion of the chest. Get that top shelf. I'll also actually feel this in my lower chest too, especially in the lower portion of the movement. So, and then throw it on the Bozu. Add that extra element in.
Really shock that muscle.
The knees slightly flexed. Activate the quads a little bit while you're at it.
Yeah. Again, the calves. Yep. Yep. Still going.
I'm about as good as filming as I am with computers. So,
It's rough.
yeah. About 45. Wow, oh yeah. Arch that back. Stick that chest out. All right. Nice.
But
I'm okay with that.
I like it because it feels like when you're in the bottom part of the movement, you feel it in like your lower chest almost.
Yeah.
Then right when you're squeezing up top, like that upper chest takes over. So it's like a really good burnout. I was gonna do 3 more sets. 3 sets, right?
Yeah, 3 sets total.
Three sets. So 2 more sets, but just shunning my dumbbells to the side, huh? You just pushed them. I don't know if you got that on camera because I paused it. You just shunned my little 20s to the side.
Back to my heyday, do it when I was standing on one leg and do it.
I could imagine one-legged. That's a good shot. It's about to get a sick shot. It's a pretty sick mirror. I mean, we'll pose another time. It's a pretty good mirror too.
Maria said you look like Sylvester Stallone. I'll call you Rocky.
I'm Rocky and you're Master Roshi. That's a pretty good duo right there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's. Which Maria was the first one to ever say, I look like Rocky.
She's the first.
Yeah.
Actually, she said it while we were watching.
I've never got to that before.
We were watching Rocky, and she said it. And she's like, "Looks like Nick." And I looked at him like, "You're absolutely right." I didn't never know.
Can you guys see it? Those watching, can you guys see it? Do I look like Sylvester Stallone? We'll see. We'll see if
We'll
we
call
get
you
a-
Sly from now on.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Well, if you look like Sly and I look like Master Roshi, I think you got the better of the two. So.
I mean, I feel. Man,
We'll see. I think that was a little bit better.
yeah. We'll see in the post production edits. We'll see if it's
Don't
better. All right, last exercise. It always takes 10 years to adjust the cable, so yeah. There it is. What's the technique on these? Is there really a...
Just keep them. This is main chest.
Catch your breath.
So you're probably going to have to raise it up one. Take a few steps forward. Make sure you're getting a nice deep stretch. Keeping your elbows slightly bent.
Yeah.
And then just keep your form. Nice squeeze. Hold it at the peak. Control it on the way down. Up forward. Chin up. Chest out. There you go. Nice. Nice. Come on.
Whew. Yeah, it's tough. It's like a burnout because this is the last. We're only doing 2 of these, right?
One more. Yeah, one more set.
One
and
more.
We're done.
Then we're done. Last set. Here we go.
I should have.
Yep. Move that back up. Whew. Oh,
Okay.
that's chest day down. That's
There you go.